wearing. It does.
Hey.
You know, it's a little clue, it's a little hint. Big shout out to New York City. My boy Gabe hooked me up south of Seattle, Washington, skate community. So I do have these right here, the Chunky Dunkies.
Yes.
Yeah, so have I worn them? No, not no. I mean, maybe one day, but it's too soon. So yeah, that's my second closet grill.
Rejoice said, what kind of skating do you do?
I'm mostly just a cruiser. I do sometimes, little ollie, little kick flips and stuff, but I really like the cruise. It's something that really helps me, like during out the day, like when anxiety, if you just want to relieve stress, you just get on your board, skateboard, and just, feel free. That's one thing I started doing it for. And then it brought about a lot of different friends and, of course, sneakers and, skateboarding is its own community altogether. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. And, I don't know.
That's
to pull out. Say what now?
We're listening.
Okay. Let me pull out. Let me go get. Oh, there it is. It's this one right here. So, yeah. It is the Truck It Dunk. It's beat up. It's probably like my fourth pair. I'm ripping into it pretty good. Kind of a little bit in there. So yeah, I wear my dunks though. I really do. So yeah, this one right here, I actually got in Europe. So yeah, I think I found a couple pair in the US, but yeah, they're super hard to find. So yeah, these are definitely one of my favorite, most comfortable dunks. It feels like a little slip on. When I put my foot in it, I'm just ready to go. It gives me that bounce and everything I need to go throughout my day. So that's my top three.
Anybody else? That's super dope. Rejoice, you got something? First of all, Rejoice, hello. It is so good to see your face. Like I have not.
So good to see you.
Since our last events before COVID. Like, how are you? First of all,
I'm doing well. I think, I miss you. I was talking to someone the other day. Hi, you guys. I'm Rejoice. I own a tech company, and we give shoes in exchange for community service. And so Samantha was so gracious. Our little team used to meet at the, what is it called?
Be Social.
Yeah, we used to meet there and was really getting comfortable and acquainted with Samantha and her team. They were so nice and welcoming. And then COVID happened and then it was just done.
Ooh, girl. Yeah.
Literally ripped us we were just kind of getting in there. So I'm here to learn. We just got picked up by Google for startups. And so they're backing us to, and for us, we want to focus on the Black community and what do we want? We want sneakers. And if I can get, more into understanding how beautiful this community is and what drives everyone, it's we can buy sneakers and really get more young people to volunteer and intern more. And so I'm just here to learn and to grow from you guys.
That's dope. First of all, congrats on getting picked up by Google. That's a big deal.
Thanks so much.
And I know how hard you've been working towards that. That's fire. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats. Huge.
Damn.
Thank you.
Who we got next? I would show y'all mine, but I only got 3 pairs of shoes. So it's a shame. What you got? Hi, Kyle.
Hi. So my name is Kyle. And my 3, more about myself. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, born and raised.
Hey.
I'll just go out and say it. My mustache is gone because I had a shaving mishap. So it looks a little different. It's usually something up top here and yeah. So
it can happen, bro. I feel you.
I didn't even notice it until you mentioned it.
Right,
it's smooth.
Pretty good. I don't think you should worry.
That's so good.
The beard is real thick.
High school English teacher, so I teach remote right now until maybe next week. So, So I've been doing that for about 3 years. So my three are, these are the three that I like personally, and each one has a story. So my first one is the royal blue ones.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow, bro.
Wow, how you
Crazy.
you gonna hit heavy in the beginning?
Start like that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what happened
Hit
was,
heavy in the beginning.
You see him, Shanice. Shots fired.
yeah. So I had these like maybe a year or so ago, and I was just getting back into sneakers because I had stopped for a while. And then life happens, so I had to sell them. But then one of my friends found them in like a thrift shop, and like he met me, and like I bought them off of him, and that's how I got these again. And I will never sell them again. So these are my grails. The second
dope.
one is more onto the New Balance side. So I used to work for J. Crew, and he had these pairs called the Concrete Jungle for the 998s.
Haven't seen those.
Yeah. A lot of people don't really, know too much about them, which is, to me, is perfect. So
Yeah.
again, another sneaker that I sold, regretted, and went back and found. So I found these on eBay, and very happy to have them again. This one took a while to get.
Let me see the other side. Let me see the other side.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, those are hard, Kyle. Oh yeah.
So these are called the Concrete Jungles.
Oh yeah.
And they were sold at J. Crew like a number of years ago, probably years not in the tag. I think it was like 2000, maybe I want to say 13 or so.
Okay. Yeah, they looking good.
Yeah.
What you clean your shoes with?
I don't wear them. That's usually I wear them, but I don't wear them
Come
too much.
on.
I'm still looking for like a solution for like cleaning my shoes. Like they sold Jason Mark at my store.
I love that.
Yeah, so I'm still like trying to like get a specific brand that'll like clean most of them. So lately I've been like trying to be very curated. I think that's what happened with age. When I was into sneakers, I was like fresh out of high school, and my mindset was to get every single pair of sneakers that I wasn't able to get growing up. And I did that, and then I was just like, all right, now what? And then so I got older, and now I'm like, in my early 30s, I'm just like, all right, let me be more and yes, thank you, selective or intentional with my every purchase. So the last one is a pair of Air Max 97s. These are actually golf shoes. And the story behind these are, I wanted the Sean Witherspoons, but then I seen a resale value $1,000. And I was like, I'm not paying $1,000. I'm just not gonna do it. But these came out like last year, and I was like, wait, these are like corduroy. Like these are kind of similar to the Sean Witherspoons. So I was like, let me look at those. And there was no hype on them. Like nobody was really looking for them. So I'm like, yes. So I got them for like, around like 200, and the retail was like 190. So good deal. So these are it for me. Like I don't need the Sean Witherspoons. If they come down in price, I might still get them. But I definitely like those. And they're comfortable even for golf shoes. I do not golf. So yeah, those are my three for now.
That's crazy that like you sold those ones, you sold your New Balances, and they turned around and came back to you. That's the universe speaking to you.
It feels like that. Yeah, thank you.
I wish that the universe would bring the Witherspoons back to me. I lose sleep at night because I got rid of those shoes.
You got rid of them?
I did. And I was like, I shouldn't have done that. And I was telling Shanice, I was like, here are my trigger words tonight. Sean Witherspoon. Please.
Not even gonna pull him up.
Please. I was like, please, let's not even talk about that. Like I'm sleeping at night.
We've all been there. We've all been there.
Sick. Yeah. Lesson learned. Tay, I see you with a crazy closet.
Yo, yeah, for real. No, cut that camera.
No. Did he turn off his camera? No, don't turn off the camera.
I had to grab the honorable mention.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, there you go.
Turn your camera camera
I
off.
had to. I had to. I
Oh
had
my
to.
Right.
God.
I'm
Turn it
sorry. I'm
back
sorry.
off.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey.
Claim to fame.
But
Damn.
a little bit about me. I'm from the DMV area, born and raised. I've been here all my life. We do it all here. I don't want to start the debate about from city to city on who did what, who started what, but that's a whole nother topic. We're gonna stick with the grills. I've been collecting them for about 15 to 16 years. So we're gonna go ahead and start with some classics. Every time they come out, I get them. I don't care what cut they put on them. I don't care what they do to them. I rock them. I beat them down.
Come
Every
on.
time they come out, I'm getting them. I'm sorry. I don't care
Gotta
how many
have the
pairs.
red
I don't care
11.
how many pairs I got. Number 2, no particular order. Top 3 ones.
Okay.
Come
My
on. All
favorite.
right.
My favorite
Come on,
one. These are
man.
one of my favorite ones. I did so much to get these, of course, because of resale purposes. So I had to do some trades. I'm not dropping a bag. So I did some trades. I did what I had to do to get these in my hand. Last but not least, this is my grill all-time, one of my all-time grills. You won't find this shoe pretty much nowhere else. Lebron Three All-Star.
Yes, sir.
This
Oh,
shoe is a classic. You will not find it nowhere. 2005 is still DS because I will not wear it. It's gonna take a lot for me to put this shoe on. This is the first shoe that I begged my mom to pay resale for.
Oh.
So to pay homage, like I can't put it on, but I can't find another pair. And if I do find another pair, of course you can see the yellow spots on it, and I didn't even wear them. So I got yellow spots. So
I've
you know
never
it's an
seen
OG pair. The leather on it is crazy. I got the black and red pair, but you can tell the leather is totally different from the pair that they released for general release. It's a total different concept to the shoe. It got his stats on it. This is his first all-star shoe, the youngest player to be an all-star, the most points all-star MVP. This shoe got so many accolades to it, it's crazy. And it got personal value. So this is just that shoe.
that's insane how in pristine condition that LeBron is. That's crazy. It hasn't started separating or anything.
Nothing. I put them on. So to avoid that, I put my shoes on and I walk around in them every so often. I got a pair of 5. I got a few pairs that are separated on me. So I put them on and I flex, have fun, and I just walk around the house in them, do my thing, take them back off until I actually decide to step out the house in them. These are crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So I do want to ask, because I know you did do some trading.
eBay.
Those top 3, you know what I'm saying, ones. I need to know what you traded to get your hands on them though.
Ooh, okay. Well, I ended up trading because I actually picked those up at a sneaker con show, and I ended up moving around. So I ended up picking up. I think I picked up at the time the Bugs Bunny 8s that came out, and I picked up the Bugs Bunny 8s at SneakerCon, but they had the top 3 ones there. So I said, you know what? I want these, but I need these. So I made the smart decision to just go ahead and made a trade, and I think I had to add on, I think $40 on top. But it's a win in my book. I'm taking it.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I thought you was gonna say something crazy. I thought you was gonna say you traded something crazy. I was gonna be like, no.
If it's crazy, it's gonna be maybe 2 or 3 shoes that I probably already worn and gotten rid of. If it's a DS pair, you're gonna have to talk to me nice.
I heard that. Dang. You know, side note, Tay, I gotta ask you something right quick, bro. Did you see your local skate shop? I think it's Crush Skate Shop out there in DMV. Bro, they got the Supreme Dome.
Yeah, they got, man, look, they
that's a black, bro. No skate shops got those but them, I think.
the sad part about the skate shop, because we got one in Baltimore and there's one in Virginia. The sad part about our skate shops is that they're already corrupted.
Dang, bro.
So it's nothing we can do. You may get lucky on a raffle, but you already know how that goes.
Dang, bro. Dang, I hate that, bro. But I just want to. And what Bulls hat you? Which finals hat you got on?
Oh, 1991, baby.
Man, don't make me go get mine out the way, bro. Don't make me go get the best 96. Don't make me go get it, bro.
I
thought I had you to worry about. I got Tay.
You got me. Listen, after you seen Tay, that's all you needed to worry about. I I ain't nobody compared to Tate. Let me just go ahead and throw my girls out real quick for Kyle or Vincent or who is that? Marty, Keaton, whoever. Jump on here and drop some fire and hurt my feelings and make me just go ahead and hop off the whole event. Let me just go real quick. So my top 3, I like OG shoes. I've been collecting shoes for a little minute. Okay. I do keep my boxes because personally I just like boxes. So packages were a really big deal when they released many moons ago. And I begged for these, y'all. I have older brothers, so it kind of came natural. I ain't gonna say came natural, but whatever they kind of wore, I had to wear. And then my dad is a sneakerhead as well, so it just kind of like trickled down. But a girl for me are my 16. And I actually wear my shoes, and I actually wear them with a cover too. So my 16s, it's hell to get on and take off, but my 16s, it's my cousin.
Look, Yachty just bought those.
You put out the chunky donkey.
Man, but those are grails. What you mean? Did that come with a little pack when in another shoe?
Yeah, it did. So we're gonna go to number 2. Now I love these. I did wear them to the park and they separated, so I had to like scurry back to the crib. But the 10s are from the package. So I'm gonna show y'all where they separated at.
Damn.
But I still love these. I love 10s. You know what I'm saying? 10s like form to your foot. They're super light. Like to me, it's like, you know what I'm saying? If I was hooping and I was making a hoop mixtape, you know what I'm saying? I probably have some 10s on or something like that. But
do they squeak?
Huh?
Do they squeak?
Nah. They don't make no noise. They silent. That's that whisper thing. They don't even talk. All right. I love 14s, but I ain't gonna show this one. I'm gonna show something else. So what kind of like reignited my love for shoes, and I know it may not be a big deal to anybody else, but it's a big deal to me, are my Green Leaf 5, because my 9th grade year in high school, it was like the year 5s, right? So it just seems like all of the colorways released that year. Like these released, the pink and gray ones, the metallic 5s released, the white, black, and red 5s released, it was the lows released, but the Green Bean 5s was just like, that was the first shoe I bought on my own, like with my own money. And I was just like, I'm wilding out here. You don't see me? It's release day Saturday. I can't wait to go back to school. I missed the bus for this. You know what I'm saying? I want to get dropped off so I could walk in and everybody be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's just me though.
That's what it's about.
Those are sweet, man. Okay. Shanice bringing the heat. Look at you. Okay.
Look at me. I'm worried about Tate.
Word.
I ain't got nothing.
I cannot keep my eyes off of this man's closet. He got
Okay.
He is comfortable.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't. This is a green screen.
What?
You done?
It's not really there, Hunter.
Nah, I just know the air in there is crisp.
Okay.
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. The first time I because I got these boxes in like increments. But the first time I like set them up and I opened them and that leather smell just hit me. Oh my goodness. I sat here just like.
It ain't bragging, is it?
Nah.
We ain't jealous.
I mean, you can just pull out a shoe and just go like this. You know, it solves it.
What's happening?
All right. You got anybody else trying to, you know what I'm saying, share their girls? And if you can't cut your camera on, you know what I'm saying, because you're unable to, you can definitely drop your girls, your top 3 in the chat, and you know what I'm saying, let us all know kind of where you started, where you going. Is that Vincent? What's going on, Pam? Let me go ahead and see something.
Oh, he said he got him ready.
Oh, uh-oh.
Got him ready.
Hey guys, how's it going? I just kind of hopping on here to see what y'all got. I'm a new sneaker collector, probably like the last 4 or 5 years. I kind of promised myself, well, wait till I paid off my student loan debt and car debt and all that before I start getting into it all. But I got a couple, so I had to bring these out just because you guys were talking about Sean Weatherspoon, but they're not the Air Max. So I live in DC too, actually. And I actually am trying to wait on a few of these before COVID comes out, because really I haven't been out like that. So I'm like, I'm just gonna keep some of these on ice just until COVID comes out. But these are the the Sean Weatherspoon A6, Atmos 30th anniversary. So I actually hit on the raffle here in DC when there was
Wow.
Ubique, and now it's Atmos. So I got really lucky on that one. So, but I'm keeping these on ice till COVID and everyone's out and about, so it's not just me walking around the neighborhood or something,
Salute to you for winning that raffle.
Oh, I was actually put my wife's name in for it and for me, and I'm like, hey, just put a ticket in for me and
Whatever
give it a
works.
shot.
Whatever
So
works.
yep. So she helped me out with that one. I got these actually just this week. So these finally came in the mail. These dark curries, I really like these. Just gonna wear these as like out and about everywhere I go, and put them immediately on defeat. These are this is probably my one that I'm gonna wait on for a while. I don't know. I got lucky to hit on sneakers, so I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna wear these or what it's gonna be for. But these are gonna be great because Union's got a great story, and I'm gonna keep the tongue folded over because you don't see that. That's very unique. Just that it's a shoe, and I think people are quick to fold the tongue back and make it look like every other four, like where this one's unique. So, anyways,
Definitely. You got to be different, man.
yeah. Yeah, just like I said, I look for those unique things that are different and kind of eye-catching. So, like I said, I'm not as crazy as like you or the rest of y'all, but I'm just trying to catch up now that I can do it.
Oh no, I'm right here with you. I got the dark curries. Those are sick, man. The
Yeah.
material is amazing on those, bro. They are amazing.
Yeah.
For it not to be an SB, oh, those are sick.
Yeah, the suede on it is it's insane. It's just and so it's been great. I immediately started wearing it out. I just kind of walking my dog around the neighborhood, and so it's been fun just kind of wear those out and about. But yeah, once COVID opens back up, I feel like everyone's gonna bring their heat back out. So I'll be right there with them.
For sure.
Look at you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Kudos to you for being responsible though and making sure you paid your student loans off before you got a release like everybody else.
Thanks.
Right?
Look, they
Right,
gonna
Shanice.
that payment plan. Feel me?
I couldn't live with myself. I don't know. I'm spending all these hundreds of dollars on sneakers that could have been going towards my debt. So yeah, it's been good.
That's good. Shout out to Vincent came through with the heat. I see you.
Hey, well, I wasn't planning on hopping on, but you see you guys all doing it, so I had to jump in.
It's
Oh,
dope
got
with that
to.
Union. What you think that next Union collab gonna be?
That's a good one. I feel like they've been giving them whatever they want. So I feel like almost they can go with like a 3, or I don't even want to say maybe an 11. Like because I feel like they would let Union do that because they've been killing it with the 1s and the 4s, and so I feel like they'll just let them have it.
Okay.
Oh, but I also live down the street from Alma Manieri too, so that's a shop I'm always going into as well.
Dang.
Look at you.
Look at you go.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's been good. DC's a good sneaker city. I've been really lucky to kind of be living here.
We do a lot. We definitely do a lot.
I see the chat's going crazy.
It sure is.
See the chat's going crazy.
Hold on.
Not a fan of the split tongue. Okay. Karim, I don't want to say your name wrong. Karam. Okay. I love the folded tongue. It grew on me. I have the Guavas, one is the Noir, but took an L on the sneakers. He said I said it right. Thank you. Awesome win. Wish Union bought the one back in a different colorway. I can dig it.
Neutral
Yeah, I
grades.
see something. It's another question from Kyle. He said, I see this a CDP box.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was what Denise was
That's the
showing.
pack. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what. Okay, I'm lost. My bad.
Has been on fire. Like, I'm loving this.
I'm telling you.
Vincent, thank you for.
So I think I want to go ahead and go first.
Oh,
Hey.
what you got?
So
Okay.
since we were talking about dunks earlier, I felt like I would show one that I found that I wanted since 2015. These are the De La Soul dunks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. We like.
I found these at one of my at a shoe store. So I heard somebody talking about some ones. So I went ahead and showed my want to show you guys my most eclectic pair, the J Balvin's.
No, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I love those.
And my newest grill, I got a couple of days ago. Cause Karam, KZ, what's up? That's my homie. That's one of my shoe best friends, my shoe bestie. He knows I have a lot more, but like I have like the off-white 4. Yeah, the off-white Jordan 4. I have the Guava too, the Guava Jordan Union. But my newest grill is these.
The waffles,
Oh,
come
my
on,
God.
cuz. Come on.
Yeah.
Just turn
Yeah,
it
I
off.
wanted to
Just
rap
turn it
on
off,
you.
y'all. Just turn it off, man. I'm so hurt. I'm hurt. I just took another L. I just took
Yeah,
another L,
so-
y'all. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Can we see those up
Yeah, I
close?
got-
Could you please let me see those?
Yeah. Hold on, let me see if I can flip my camera around.
Yo,
think I can,
man. Man, I'm telling you. Ooh.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Those- All right, nice.
Yeah, these things are
Beautiful.
dope. Like,
All right, that a 10.5
Like,
or anything like
they
that?
really
No.
are. I don't think. Let me see if I can show you guys the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Yeah,
Oh wow, it looks like the funny
like
paper.
we open the inside, so it is. It's telling you like the waffle part.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's also on the inside. You can
Oh,
kind of
that's
see
dope. That's dope.
it.
That's a grill. That's a grill.
So yeah,
Definitely in my book.
that's
Oh
all I
my
got right
gosh, I
now.
would do that shit.
Wait, can you hold those up again? I'm trying to get a picture.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me pick it back up. But
There we go.
I have something else receipt on my floor.
Y'all
You got it?
I did not expect everybody to come through fire like that.
I'm trying to. Jeez, man, y'all killing it tonight.
Yes.
This is true. That is true. It was only 500 pairs, so
Super rare.
for sure. I did see that if Kian and Kyle, if you don't feel comfortable turning your camera on, you can definitely drop your 3 in the chat and we'll just read it off to everybody. But I did see Rejoice ask the question and she said what is the craziest thing you've ever done for a release?
That was actually one of the questions we were gonna ask tonight.
That is exactly one of the questions.
That's a really good question.
That's a good one, y'all.
Yeah.
Because at first, like, it just seemed like I never grew up in like the sneaker community, but the more and more like I learned, I'm like, yo, it's like a whole big another world that I know nothing of. So like when I see and hear some of your stories, it's like a real story, like a real journey people can take you to getting, sneakers. So I'm always interested in like what people have done or what they will do for a sneaker that they love.
Eric, what's the craziest thing you did for a week?
Besides camping out all night, I think I want to say it's for the shattered backboards. Man, it was a cold night. I got asthma, y'all, but I'm telling you, I had to have those shattered backboards. Man, I'm talking about I was up all night, and I think I was actually at Social Status. Pre-pandemic. So I was actually out there freezing. I'm talking, I had a tent, y'all. I literally built a little tent. I was in there like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to stay warm, but that's probably the craziest thing. I've never spent the night outside for a shoot, but that was the first time. And it was at Social Status. I had just moved out here to Atlanta. So it was my first time getting a real, because like I said, I'm from Mississippi. So they don't really have a sneaker line. Like if they do have a sneaker line, it's like at 6 o'clock is when people come out. You know what I'm saying? But like not when I came to Atlanta, man, you got to be there when the store closed. So I think I had to have those Shatterback boards. So shout out to Social Status. I had to get those.
I
Boy,
remember
easy out there. Yeah.
those are nice.
I can go next real quick. I'm feeding my son, and he might start talking, so I'm trying to go before he starts. So for me, the craziest thing I've done for the Travis Scott sixes that came out like a couple years back. So I won the raffle on Kith, but they came out at a time that was not gonna work for me because I was a teacher, and I taught from like 8 to 2. I hope I don't see nobody named here. So what I had to do, was I had to find somebody to cover for me for third period so I can go down
Oh God.
to get the Travis Scotts. So for my third period, like I talked to the principals, like, hey, I need to step out in third period, handle a personal matter. Can I have like a sub for that period? So they got like I got a substitute, and as they were coming in, I was already on Uber, like getting a car, and so like the car was like outside, and I just like rushed out, got into the car, drove to Kith, got online, waited online, got the sneaker, and then I called the Uber back to school, and I got in just in time for my next class to teach. So I was hyped. I'm playing Travis Scott. The kids have no way of why am I playing Travis Scott. I'm like, it's Friday, turn up.
Did you have the bag in your hand when you got back? You had the bag of shoes in your hand when you got back to
duffel bag so that in case any of like administration seen that I came in with sneakers, they'd be like, so okay, we'll put this in a duffel bag to hide it. And yeah, that was the craziest thing I've ever had to do for a release. So yeah.
That's pretty sick, man. Why couldn't you be my freaking teacher?
Right.
I'd have left with you.
All day.
I would have left with you.
Kev, man, you know what? That's one of my dreams. I've never been to New York. I really want to be able to cop a shoe at Kith. I mean, definitely, I love Kith product, so yeah, that's pretty insane, bro.
I think I'll go next. I think this is kind of what started me, like just that love for the hunt, I should say. It strung my hunt, that love for the hunt for going for the shoes. So of course it was these again. It was 2008 release. It started out, it's a few malls over here. So it started out at Annapolis Mall. We was out at Annapolis Mall at 9 p.m. the previous day. So we was already out there camping out. So mind you, now it hits about 4 a.m. People start coming. So we're in the garage. You can't go into the malls or nothing. So people start coming, lines going everywhere. So mind you, inside Annapolis malls, there's like 5 or 6 different stores. They're all doing releases. They're all first come, first serve. Well, you got to get in and get a ticket. That was the issue. So everybody standing in line. So they came outside and had people make 5 separate lines for these different stores. Error number 1. Now everybody's arguing, talking about what sizes you want, trying to line people up in different spots and different stores and different lines. One thing led to another. To keep it short, fights broke out. Everybody started scattering around, running around. One thing led to another. The whole mall shut down. Now this is about 7 a.m. All the malls shut down. So now everybody's scattering around. We got to find different places to go to find different shoes. Everybody, if you're from the area, everybody went down 50, shot all the way down to the city. Went to 8th Street first. When everybody was at 8th Street, another fight broke out. So now we had to leave from there. From now that we're down here, we're in the city now. So I had to catch a bus. So I had to get on the bus, had to catch the bus about 4 stops and hop on the train to another store. They were sold out. Hop back on the bus, go to Iverson Mall. Now I had to go back out Maryland with the Iverson Mall. They had a few stores in there. They were sold out. So all of this hunt for the shoe, this is why I love shoes so much. I ended up getting a phone call from one of my buddies. Say, look, Alexandria VA, they sweet out here. You can come out here. I shoot out Alexandria VA. Mind you, by this time, it's like 11 a.m. Stores been open 2 hours. You can't, it's pretty much everybody that's sold out if they haven't been backdoored already. We get to Alexandria VA. I walk in there. You know how you walk in Foot Locker and they have the shoe that came out in the glass case. That was my size. I swear it was like an aura over that case when I walked into the. I picked up that shoe. I walked out of there. You know how we back then. I walk out the store with my shoes on. Like, yeah, I got my braids on. That's just one of my grills. That was one that day from 9 p.m. to 11 a.m. was the craziest. I don't know how many hours that is. That was the craziest few hours that I've ever had for a shoe release. And to that day, I'm upset because that hunt isn't there anymore because of everything that goes on in the game now. But if we could get back to that, the love for the shoes and that first come, first serve, I think that the game would be so much better. It would go back to how it used to be. Like, we're not worried about that value. Everything is just value now.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Rejoice.
Well, how did it used to be? Or is it like the tech companies that are taking over sort of the experience of being in person, or like what's the difference between now and then?
Then you could say, oh, my bad, Jay, go ahead.
I'll make it quick. The difference between now and then is then I could walk into a store 2 days after release, try on a shoe and walk out. Now, if I don't get it at 10:01, I'm done.
Mm.
That's the real beauty behind it. Like, me and Eric was just talking about this on like one of our like last events. I was saying like how Jordan 1s are like hype now. For a long time, nobody wore Jordan 1s. And a lot of the times, like whether it was a mid or it was a high, ones used to release whenever a retro used to release. And ones would sit on a shelf for a while. Nobody was wearing ones. And now it's like social media and hype culture has made it what it has become. But a while ago, bruh, you could walk in the mall and you'd be like, them threes came out. They'd be like, yeah, what size you got? It's 430. They in there, fully stocked. And now it's like, it's a mess. I know, like, I'm gonna be honest, like while I'm talking, the craziest thing I've ever done for a shoe, and I'm gonna show you how the shoe real quick, because it ain't in a box, because the box door up. So the craziest thing I did for a shoe, which was the Citrus 7.
Ooh-wee.
The craziest thing I did for a shoe was the mall wasn't open yet, but the custodians was going in on the side door. So my mama was sitting in the car. I was like, you gonna pay for a shoe? She was like, yeah, I'll pay for a shoe. So she gave me the money. So when I seen a guy like pushing the trash can in there, I was like, oh, I work here. He was like, what store you work in? I was like, oh, Charlotte Russe. I said, ain't nobody come to let me in. And he was like, all right, well, come on. So I was like,
you're giving too much game. You're giving a lot of game right now. You're giving a lot of game right now.
It is his Foot Locker till she pulled the gate up. When she pulled the gate up, like luckily, like she knew my brothers, and she was like, "What size you need?" And I told her, and my mama was like, but at that time, I had been standing out there for a minute. So my mom had finally came to my house. She was like, "What? You came here for one thing or whatever." And to this day, like I was like, "Bro, I hope that man still don't work there." Because eventually, I'm sure he went in there and was like, you know, you had an employee standing out there knowing damn well I wasn't an employee. I wouldn't make conversation. I was like, it's busy. It's gonna be busy today, ain't it? Yeah, it's hot out there. Yeah. Like making mad conversation like I work here. I don't work here. What? That was like one of the craziest things. Besides not pay bills and eat Easy Mac for like 2 weeks to a payday, because I've done that. Got my phone cut off. I was just like, I'll call my mama and ask my mama to send me some money. I'll be all right. I'll figure this shit out. I'm about to go to class first, though. I'm going on campus first as hell, though. Niggas don't know I'm hungry. Like, that's the type of struggle that I'm like, I know it sounds crazy, but that's what I miss.
Not judging. We're not judging.
I'm about to stretch it. Like, look, what? They would, like, I went grade school. So, like, with tax, it used to be 107. I miss it. 105, 105.17. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I had 120. I'm about to stretch this change to these 2 weeks. I'm about to go to the dollar store and get hella top ramen for 15, 20. Make this shit work. Give me some frozen veggies. I'm gonna stretch this thing. I miss that. Now it's just dry. Like you're almost forced to pay resale if you really, really want the shoe.
Yeah.
That's a
And
fact.
then, but something just include what you guys saying. Like what Tay said and what you said, Shanice, you could literally, and for your question, Rejoice, you could see shoes, like I was telling the ladies earlier, with my girl, she's not a shoe collector, but she's got some Jordans now, but before I met her, but she don't really care about it like that no more, I guess because it's hard, so she's like, forget it. But she don't know what it looks like, so she's one of those shoppers, she needs to see it before she buys it. She's not one of, I don't want to take it back if I don't want it, so I mean, so half the shoe, well, really all the shoes she has now, I just go and just buy them ahead of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, this is a hype shoe. She might not like it. She might like it later on, like, so yeah, that does take away. All you have is like unboxing videos, which I do love watching those, but that's it. You don't have a chance to actually see the product that you're buying off of those little computer pictures. So, yeah.
So it's not that it's just that you can't see it or feel it or touch it before you buy it, or it's people who aren't really true committed to being a part of this community are playing it like that just for the hype, or is it both?
It's that too, because it's like we can't even acquire the shoe in the beginning. Like I could see a shoe and be like, oh, I want that shoe. And it could be a month from now. I could have everything prepared. I could do all my due diligence, have my tabs open, do whatever I need to do. I'm still not gonna hit.
Yeah.
Because of the bots and everything that has changed the game, technology, as you would say. So it's like now if I get an L, I don't even get mad anymore. It's to the point now it's on to the next shoe. I already know I already know what it is now. So I get an L, on to the next, and then if I get it, most likely I'm gonna get an L on that one too, on to the next. So now it honestly it makes that Gotham screen that much more. It hit home so much more because like, dang, I finally hit on a pair. Like, thank goodness. That's why when Vincent, he said he hit on Atmos. I was like, man, salute to you for hitting on that raffle. That comes once in a million. I was like hitting a lottery, honestly.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all a couple tips, okay? Because I'm the raffle guy. I'm just out, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all some tips, all right? But I'm saying, but I'm gonna read this question because Karam said something deep, so he's telling us his top 3 over here in the chat. But I'm gonna tell you, because I've been hitting on Atmos lately. I don't know how, but it's like as soon as you spend a little money and you get into those raffles, like the next week, I'm telling you, it just start when it hits, it keeps hitting like SNS. I don't know. I've been hitting for those Yeezys like crazy. So I don't know. But yeah, let me read what Karam said. He said, my top 3 starting off is the Fire Red Force, which was a childhood grail. Come on, man. Let's go. All right. It said it was love at first sight with them. I was unable to cop when I was a kid. So last year, when they came back in the OG form, I had to have them. I feel you, brother. Let's see. The second is the Off-White 4s, which is my first pair of 4s I got blessed on sneakers. Wow. That's a grill. That's definitely a grill. Let's see. I pulled a vein screaming when I got out the screen. The Gotham screen. Okay. The third is the Union Guava 4s. They're just so fire and unique. Never seen a shoe that colorway before. Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Wow. We really appreciate that.
Your reaction and his reaction in the chat to him just hitting on sneakers, let like it's so far in between. You just like, man, thank the Lord.
You know what? But hold on. You know what, Shanice? I forgot. I supposed to told you a story about how I acquired my unions.
Talking about Union 4s, y'all, why Eric came up on them for the free ski?
Sorry, guys. No, but look, sorry, that's not. But look, I'm gonna tell y'all a good story. Because I've been kind of thriving in this pandemic during these raffle times because people been late on the raffles. Like, I don't know. So y'all talking about L's? I take at least 20 L's on the shoe. Like, I don't really miss a raffle at all. I'm not in the cook group. I just follow everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, on Instagram or Twitter or something like that. But yeah, so but these unions right here, I'm telling you, I got these. These are from Chris Gibbs, personal stash. All right, and tell you how I did it. I did you guys probably remember the New Georgia project that we were doing out here, trying to get people registered to vote. You guys were doing it too. But shout out to y'all for doing that, the Whitaker group. So, but yeah, this is how I ended up getting these. We had to write down what we would do to help our community and things like that. And what we were doing, to try to get people signed up to vote. And I put my, comments on there. I did the Twitch to vote TV and stuff like that. And
so I mean, that technically ain't a
it was only 50 pairs.
Win. You just did what you had to do to win.
Yeah,
you ain't have the same. Well, you had the same chances as everybody else. You just did what you had to do to win.
Yeah.
That's a little different.
I was just trying to help out the community, though. I really wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I was just something I was doing. I was just like, really, y'all let me hit for real? Like I thought it was cap, but yeah, it wasn't cap. So yeah, that's how I got them to be.
I have to say, I actually have been taking Eric's advice too, and just filling out a lot of the online raffles. But yeah, I actually won social status when they opened nationwide to the green rubber dunks, the off-white rubber dunks.
Yeah.
So I got those in the other room too. But yeah, so I was really proud to hit off those. But it's kind of nice to see, but you got to like read the fine print of what's national, what's local, and it can become exhausting, especially if you take a ton of L's. But so they pay off eventually. Some you'll hit for one out of every 50 raffles or whatever you hit. It makes it worth it sometimes.
Yeah, those odds are slim, but like you said, Vincent, you definitely. What size shoe do you wear though? Let me ask you.
11.5.
Okay, I'm a 10.5. Oh, you got a unicorn.
Yeah.
I think also. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no.
It just feels like those go quickly. Those sizes go quickly sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was gonna say, I think also it depends on the wording when you do some things too when it comes to the raffles, because I think I did the Stussy Hirachi when it came to premiere, and the raffle said leave us a message. So I knew that the owner was a woman. So I'm like, I was like, thank you for the opportunity. And I'm glad that your owner is a woman. Boom, I won. I think with concepts, I hit on the off-white Jordan 4s, and they had a donation. So I donated right before then. And then since it was a woman's shoe, I ended up hitting on that one too. I think I hit on another raffle at my local store, which was weird, but I went and bought my nephew a skateboard. And for like every $10, you got like additional tickets. So of course I got that, and then that's when I hit on the instant dunks, and then I hit on the Atmos elephant dunks. I used my sister.
Come on! Oh my God! Come on!
So if you don't believe me, seriously, you can ask. You can ask Karam. Like seriously.
No, I believe you.
I hit like every other raffle. Not every one, but at least every other one.
Yeah, the elephant print, the jade ones, right? Not the safaris dunks.
It was the jade ones, yeah. And it seemed like everybody had like some kind of like I don't know if it was like the print that was messed up or smeared. Like everybody had some kind of defect. Like, the elephant part was coming in the back of the Nike.
Totally
and,
fine. Totally fine.
Right. So I was like, I don't have that problem because my pair is like perfect. So, I went off my sister's name, but I won. So it just depends on the technique that you use.
Look, Marquita, you just brought up a bad memory for me. I'm sorry. Look. My cousin went to my local skate shop back home. They held a 10.5 because they old school, like you can call and say like, hey, I'll be there by 1 o'clock. Man, my little cousin went and left his card. He took a photo of the shoes. Didn't tell me he left his card and wallet. They don't have Apple Pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he left them there and didn't come back to 5 o'clock.
Oh no!
I didn't get them. Oh my God!
Oh.
I've been so sick. Every time I because I had a safaris. I would have had, man. I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah, for retail, come on, man.
I'm hurting for you. And one last story. So with the union, the union joining force, I end up getting the Guava. So long story short, I thought I copped and I didn't. I wasn't depressed, but I was, mad because it said that I did, but I didn't. So I was kind of, upset about it. But anyway, so one of my best homeboys, he was like, "You still don't have the Guavas?" And I'm like, "No." So he was like, of course, by now they're like $900. So he was like, "Well, how much money do you have?" And I'm like, "Well, why? I'm not going to pay resale." So he was like, "Well, how much money do you have?" So I was like, "Well, I got like 400, if I spend that much." So he was like, "Okay, well, you give me 4, I give 5, and we're gonna get you the shoes." So that's how I got my Guavas.
Come on, man. Okay, that's dope, my queen. That's dope. Oh, let me touch to the questions, guys, in the chat. Something Rejoice asked, and this is a very good question. Is there such a thing as a sneaker insurance? Shanice, you wanna?
Ain't no
Tay.
Ain't no insurance.
I
Renters
said,
insurance, your home insurance. You mean like, can you hold it till I get there to buy it? Like what insurance?
That's the only one.
So like they have this tech company called Otis. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they buy collectible items from sneakers, artwork, and they sell them as shares and stocks, and you can buy stocks through it. And so with that comes, insurance, but I mean, these are collectible items. And so just with these or NTFs that are coming out, like the ability to sell and make stock off here. So I just wanted to know if there wasn't it. That sounds like a good business idea for someone.
I have to know a little bit more about that.
I've
That's
seen
brand
Otis.
new.
Yeah, but I didn't know what it was.
We all finna come together and make sneaker insurance, like shoe insurance.
Can I be like Jake from State Farm on the commercial?
Well, if everyone knows that you keep them for years and years, wouldn't you want to make sure, like, no matter what, you can get that $900 back, or people can pay a few dollars a month if they're constantly buying like thousands and thousands of dollars of worth of shoes?
That is pretty interesting, Rejoice.
Haram said that they got renting sneakers too. That's wild.
Yeah, I see that going around. Yeah, that's crazy. They literally have a service with tiers, and you can rent shoes.
No,
it's wild.
It's a cat world we living in, man. What? I know about the cars, but the shoes?
Yeah, the Toro.
What y'all walk around in them like? Is it like, covered up? I mean, how you know? It's pretty crazy.
I feel like there may as well be a shoe insurance. Like I would, you know what I'm saying? Like you definitely have to collect the wall behind you, Tay. Like I feel like it's definitely something worth looking into.
For sure. Oh, hold on. Y'all see Rejoice to put the link in the chat. I knew she was a spy. I knew it, y'all. And she's just like, yeah, let me get the sneaker stuff. What is it again? She went right on the StockX. Hey, all right, bro. She coming for them kicks. She needs look. She coming, bro. Sam, this your buddy? This your people? I know, but no.
I'll do my girl like that.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, now she dropped a link on us.
I do want to ask y'all a question though. So, one of our coworkers is on the call. Hey, Vanna. Vanna brought up a really good point earlier when I was talking to her.
Hello.
Yeah. Vanna had told me what she really brought it to my attention about bootleg culture. I don't know if y'all looked into it, seen any of it. I'm gonna be real. I've never seen Air Kai's till she told me about it earlier, and I looked it up, where he's just taking the Jordan 1 silhouette and redoing it as his own and upping the quality. I'm assuming, but I looked it up and my size on eBay, they $6.99. And I was like, dang, this is crazy. But after seeing like people review it, actually unbox it and do a full review on YouTube, the quality of the shoe in general and the box and the accessories he puts in the box, like the dust bag, the addition, the pair of socks, like it's insane. Like, what do y'all think about bootleg culture? Is that considered like, are you fake now because you got a bootleg pair? Like how do y'all feel about it?
We gotta separate the two, because
Okay.
I feel like you got that's a part of a bootleg culture, and then you got your UA bootleg side of the culture. So it's two different sides. Now, as far as Kool Kai, I mean, you got him, you got the dude that was doing the pigeons, you got Bape, you got who else? The Roshi with Yeezy. It's so many different gimmicks you got going on. So I mean, with the Kool Kai, I'm not gonna lie, I was that guy that was ranting and raving saying, what is this? He took a Jordan, he took the swoosh off, put a lightning bolt on it, and called it an Air Kai, and it's people going crazy about it. I called it a fake Jordan 1, but a lot of people was arguing the fact that you can't call it a fake Jordan 1 because it's not marketed as a Jordan 1. So I kind of got that. So I just said, okay, let's just call it a Jordan 1 replica. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. It's a Jordan 1 replica that you took the high 85 and reversed it. That's all you basically did. I said all that to say this. I do not like none of his colorways that are made on Jordans. If Jordan already produced the colorway, you don't need to make another colorway of that. Now, I kind of bite myself on the tongue because at the same time, I did purchase one pair of his shoes, which was the Paris Dunk that he released at Atlanta All-Star Weekend. That's a colorway you've never seen on the Jordan 1, and it was only on the Paris Dunks, and he brought it to the Jordan. It was something different. That's the only reason I got that one, because you're not going to see that Paris colorway on that upper anywhere else. It's the only reason. I'll let somebody else speak. But it's crazy. You can go all day on that.
Vanna, you want to speak on it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was telling Shanice earlier, like I bought a pair and I got a pair just because I feel like it's gonna be a shoe down the line where later I'm gonna be like, yo, this is a really fire shoe and fire concept. Like this guy took it and just like put his own twist on the shoe. And I do think pretty soon, like he's gonna get hit from Nike, because although it's not marketed as an Air Jordan 1, it's literally the same silhouette. All he did was change the lightning bolt. So it's just like, I fuck with it. I definitely support it. I got a pair, but I like to see how other people put their spin on like classic stuff.
And that's why I feel like in the long run, I don't feel like it's going to do so much, because I can literally send you a link right now where you can make your own Jordan 1. And you can do what he's doing. It's just that he got the name. So I could get a shoe and put Tay on where the swoosh is, and hopefully everybody like it. But it's basically the same thing.
Air Tay's finna come out, y'all.
Because that was part of the argument too. I was like, so what if I took a shoe and put, like my Instagram is King Tweezy. It was say, what if I took and put King Tweezy on the side of it? What you gonna call it? He's like, oh, we're gonna call it the King Tweezy. No. At the end of the day, it's a fake Air Jordan 1. That we gotta call it what it is, down the clear black line. But yeah, I definitely agree. I'm surprised it has resale value. I definitely am. Because again, it's something you could take and do yourself. Now with his quality is amazing. His QC control is crushing Nike. I'll say that. His pairs come great. Yeah, I will say that.
Yeah, I haven't seen
it's worth that little extra buck.
I haven't seen him in hand, but he was just out here in Atlanta with a pop-up shop. And all my partners were telling me about it and stuff like that. I mean, I was like, oh, okay, bet. I mean, I've seen it in New York, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what I was gonna say, what my boy, what kind of, I was gonna say, yeah, because what y'all thinking about up there in New York, man? Because I mean, he from New York.
He from Jersey.
Oh, he from Jersey? Oh, okay.
But he's like, he like I wish he would have went to that pop-up in Atlanta. He both days, Saturday and Sunday, he had lines wrapped around the building for his shoes.
Yeah.
And it's like that every city you go to. Next is Miami, and they already talking about shutting that joint down.
I saw the lows.
His name is was doing it. And I mean, I shout out to him. I mean, I don't take nothing from him. I hope the best for him in all his future endeavors. Seriously, but the game, how it's changing, is crazy. It's like anybody can step up now and do their thing. Like I love what Sack Collective is doing, Black-owned business. I love what he's doing with his shoes. Total different concepts. It's no mimic of another shoe. I love what he's doing. I'm just waiting on that one to pop out that makes me want to cop, because he got a nice little expensive retail value on his as well.
Cool. I see some, we were talking about some things over here in the chat. Let's see. We were talking about the customs, and I think, Tay, you mentioned it about Jeff Staple. So where you guys really views, like with the custom pretty much and the bootleg? I mean, is it really a big gap in between the two, or is it not? Like
down the line, no, because all shoes come from the same place. So down the line, no. But once it leaves that factory and it goes down the authorized and the unauthorized line, that's where it starts to separate.
Like Marquita said, that's what she said. UA.
Yeah. And that's where the branches and all the trees start trickling down, and you never know what you're gonna get at that point. That's why I kind of, it's tough to it's tough for me to even buy from resellers sometimes, because you never know what you're getting. You never know.
Something y'all just made me think about, we always see big busts in LA or something like that, in customs or something, and they get all these fake Louis Vuittons and stuff like that. I've never seen them actually go like how Nike went after, Warren Lotus, like you were mentioning, and Jeff Staple, because of the pigeon. I think they just did it because of the pigeon logo. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a real grail, especially in the dunk community, So I'm thinking like, I've never seen them raid a person that's making like a knockoff Jordan 1 or Jordan, you know what I'm saying? I've never seen them bust nobody for that though,
That's great. I'm not sure why they haven't went for Kukai, because he's basically doing the same thing Warren Lewis.
It's the same, right?
It's literally the same thing.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not counting nobody's pockets. I don't know what they're doing on that side, but it's like they're literally doing the same thing. So the fact that they haven't cracked down on him, and they literally shut down Warren Lotus' entire operation, he can't do nothing. Like the shoes that he's making now are just horrible because they're not the dunk silhouette. So as long as Kukai, they letting them use that Air Jordan 1, I said keep going. You better put some of that to the side just in case they do come.
So do you think that the reason why Nike actually came after Warren was because it looked like the actual dunk? Like it looked exactly like it? Because I know like they were saying how all he did was take all of their stuff, and all he did was put like his little, whatever that is, the Grim Reaper or whatever, that was it. So do you think like, not only did it look like that, and they had already made a collaboration with Jeff Staples, and they were like, okay, nah, because now he's made like over $500,000 or whatever when it comes to his shoes. So it's like, okay, well, he's made like this, he's made like the undefeated one, whatever. So was that like the pushing point when it was like Jeff Staples actually started bragging about the shoe that he was getting ready to make before it was made? And then Nike was like, oh, what's going on here? Do you think that's what it was really?
I would be surprised, because when you got somebody like Jeff Staple putting his signature on a shoe, basically, you would think that they'd be like, oh man, he's doing something. They would gravitate towards it. But they went the total opposite route. And that's where it kind of feels like, I don't know why they haven't touched Air Cat. So then you got the dunk. You got the dunk. It's literally the same exact as a Nike SB dunk. But I think the difference is that his Grim Reaper is literally the same image as a swoosh. Like it looks like a swoosh. That Thunderbolt don't even look like a swoosh. The Thunderbolt don't look like a swoosh. Then he got Air Reeves at the top, and then on the sole he got his stamped Air Reeves with the Thunderbolt down there. So he took all Nike logos and he stripped it completely, and then put his own stuff on his shoe. But with Warren Lotus, it looks he still stripped it, but that Grim Reaper looks like the swoosh.
Yeah, it made, and I think that's, and I think like, because with all the other shoes that he made, I don't think anybody really promoted it that heavy as much as Jeff Staples did, because he did that, and then like Jeff had like some sweaters that matched, and all kind of stuff like that. So I'm thinking that probably, I agree. I think it was too much of a resemblance when it came to, because Nike didn't get any of the money off of that period. So
all right, that's why I said I didn't want to count their pockets between him and Air Kai, because I know they both doing their thing. So I doubt that was the reason. So I'm trying to. It's crazy how they came about it and why they only attack one and not the other. That is weird. But they dope though. I ain't gonna lie about that. They dope.
I wanted to ask you guys a question before we wrap it up tonight. What started the dunk hype? Because I'm a skater. I freaking hate it. I hope it stops, because I mean, seriously, it's getting hard out here. Like I usually get 3 or 4 packs.
That's easy. That's an easy answer.
What's the answer?
Travis Scott.
Oh, come on.
That's an easy answer until he started posting.
I think it's Kylie though, because she showed more dunks. I guess it's the same. So,
I mean, but I could probably speak for only a handful of other people, maybe a couple of more, but I'm not looking at Kylie like, oh yeah, I'm like them shoes she wears. Now granted, there's plenty of female sneakers that I'd be like, yeah, because I can't fit women's exclusives. So trust me, I love all the women's exclusives that drop, and I love them. But it's like, that's why I say Travis Scott. When he put that shoe on, he get 1 million X amount of whatever likes, and they get shared to BR kicks, so on and so on and so forth. And then they come out, and then you don't even see them. You got a post on Instagram with a dude with 50 of them behind them.
Mm-hmm.
There goes the price.
Yep.
And then it just went on and on and on and on from there, because I'm pretty sure y'all know from back in the day, we can go in TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or whatever, dunks are sitting on the shelf. $30, $40. We can get dunks all day. You would not find that now.
Yeah. My first pair was $29.99.
It's crazy.
I got one more question with you guys. What's a shoe that you have but you regret copying it? Because everybody has a shoe, they hate it, they wanted it, and then they got it, and they like, this shoe sucks.
I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. The first thing that comes to mind are those Laker 13s. I feel like I should have left that shit in the store, but I should have left them shits where they was. And I got home, and I don't know why, but I was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I put them on, and I was like, I can't go nowhere with this shit on. And I went and I just took them off, and I was like, they just gonna fit. They gonna fit.
No way. You did the down test when you look down. Yeah.
Look, that look straight down.
Hell.
We stacked the whole stack to make sure they went at the bottom, because there's no reason to go look for them.
Yeah.
Marquita is weak right now.
She's like, she put it straight to the bottom. Ain't no point in even looking for them.
It's probably crushed. That box probably like this.
And that's the thing, though. The shoes that you be like, I ain't gonna put this shit on, or the ones where you be like, I don't really got love for you like that, are the ones that they don't fall apart. Ain't nothing happened to them. You look just as new as you did when y'all got you at the store. Why? It's between, I ain't gonna lie, it's between them Laker 13s and them white and purple 4s that came out right when quarantine first started with the chrome. I should let that shit in the store too.
Dang, you got a few of them over there.
Yeah. I think that's the first time I think I let the hype make me want to buy something, because I was like, I don't want these shoes. I wanted the 4s, okay? But I wanted the white and green ones, because to me, that was as close as I was going to get to the white and original chrome 4s. Because on GOAT, they'll have a couple used pair. And I don't mind buying a used pair, like a already loved pair, as long as they're in good condition. I hit GOAT hard, because I like, you know what I'm saying, for like original traditional shoes, like OG releases. But I should let that shit in the store. I was like, they gonna be right, but that's just y'all. I'm not gonna put them damn shoes on. I'm not, and I knew I wasn't gonna put them on when I bought them. I wasn't waiting on the shit to get delivered. I was almost okay if FedEx was like, I'm gonna keep it. I was almost cool with it.
Yeah.
I don't tell no lie.
I bet a lot of people regret buying shoes now. I'm telling you, because I think it's just because of the hype. People just buying shoes just cause at this point, because they can't get what they want. Like,
I can't say I've caught myself just entering raffles just because, and just to see if I hit, even though I know I'm not, I'm like, all right, just because. And I can't say as far as like regrettable pairs, I probably hit on a few Yeezys that I just knew I wasn't going to put on, like them 380s. I'm not putting on no 380s. But I got.
Come on, Tay.
Nah, I can't do the 380s.
You don't like the aliens? You don't like the calcite? Oh man, those shoes are so comfortable, man.
I know, trust me, I know the Yeezys is comfortable.
Yeezys,
don't get me wrong, but as far as like, I'm looking at it like I don't know if I could do that. But that's one I didn't want to go down. But this one right here that is an honorable mention. When I seen it, I liked it. I still like it, but I just do not see me putting it on. And this A6 joint is fire.
Oh my god!
I love the colors on this shoe. It's a fire shoe. But I gotta bring myself to put this on. I love this orange now, the spat on the head. I love that. But I gotta bring myself to put this on. I love the colors though. I dark skin, we love the colors. But I just gotta find something for these. I love them colors.
Okay. Rejoice, you got anything?
Anybody else?
No.
I mean, I had a pair of 700, some Yeezys, and when I got them, I just gave them to my mama. I can't. They look like moon boots or something. I don't know.
Checks over stripes.
Which 700? Which 700? Which one, Marquis?
Like it was the 700. I want to say like the V2, I think.
Okay.
They look. I thought they were the Wave Runners, so I caught like boom. Oh, this is it. They left these. Tuh. I see why.
you like, oh, I scored.
Yeah, I scored. I'm like, yeah, I got them Wave Runners. Then I got them things. They're talking about 700, man.
Not it.
So yeah, I gave them to my mama.
Yeah, that's a good.
Well, at least she can wear them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave my mama some heat. If I don't like some shoes, I give them to her. But that's very rare that I do that because I love all my shoes. But them Yeezys, no.
I would say if I had to pick, definitely them Yeezys for sure.
What? Come on, man. I just can't take no more, man. Come on, man. I thought this was sneaker talk. I love my Yeezys.
The ones that I have right here are the ones that I plan on keeping. And I got the Wave Runners, the Glows, the All Blacks, the Yeechos, and the basketball jumps. That's it. I'm good.
Yeah. The quantum, the gray and black joints.
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those fine.
No, shit, I got both. The
basketball different, man.
Yeah, the teal ones up there and the quantums down there.
Okay.
I think because I have a small foot, they just look bulky. I can't. I couldn't. Like, I'm sticking to my 350s. I'm determined to get some foam runners, but the other ones, no. I'm gonna have to pass.
Everything look good in small feet. Yeah, rock them Johns.
So
I not doing basketball quantums.
You're right though. I ain't gonna lie, because they got a wide sole too. So it's like, I mean, they comfortable as hell. That's the main thing I can say about them. They almost taking the crown from New Balance. They are very comfortable. Yeezys are trust me, being from I know it's a bite. I wear 992s to work every day. So,
yeah. He got heat on his feet. That's what I'm talking about. You can't go outside.
So it's like, but when you put on, trust me, I just know because it's far in between when I put on the Yeezy. So when I do throw on the 350 or that 700, it's like you walking on clouds. It feel great every time.
Exactly. And I wear dunks all the time, so what that feel like a vacation on my feet when I wear them Yeezys straight up or Jordans or something. So yeah.
I'm glad that all y'all
it's more cushioning than dunk.
look great in them Yeezys. Cause I can't ride the easy way at all.
I knew you would buy it, Shanice. I knew it. All those red and white boxes, man. I don't
Look,
see not one brown box
look,
in that place.
boxes.
Like not one.
There's other boxes up there too. It's stuff in my room too. Like I can't ride the easy way. I can't do it. I can't.
You just have, is it because you haven't found the right one, or you think, because everybody has a Yeezy. I'm telling you, my dad just showed me the new 350 coming out. I didn't know that was coming out. And he's like, I like this shoe. And he hates Yeezy. But so yeah, it's not just one that you like, okay, I like this.
Listen, I'm gonna make a suggestion. Get you right, Karam, he never had a pair. I think I kind of talked him into a 350, but get you a pair of 350s. I'm telling you, they fit like butter. They are like the best thing in your life. I have one pair. And when I was like, I never wear Yeezys. Ew. Man, I got the Citron one. Man, that's the best shoe besides the Crocs that I won. But those 350s, get you a pair. I'm telling you, they are butter.
It's a feeling that going to half size up.
Yeah, go a half size for sure.
Half size up.
But no, you know what? She wears a 6.5 like my girl. So now it's true to size for the small.
Yeah. I was about to say that because with mine, I think I got a 9. And I could have went a little bit down more because I wear 8.5.
Yeah.
So I would say get her. If she was a 6.5, then she might want to stick to a 6.5.
Mm-hmm.
That's
she ain't gonna do it.
I'm
gonna have to get one for y'all. She ain't gonna do it. Sam, what up? What you think about the Yeezys, Sam?
Christmas present coming up.
So what
oh my gosh.
I don't really got no dog in this fight.
I gotta tap her in, Shanice.
I don't, yeah.
I have been trying. I be like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, she's
still. It's some you want.
Got them witherspoons. It haunts me.
I'm gonna hit up Sean on Instagram tonight, like I know him. But yeah.
Tell on me? Damn.
No.
I thought we were cool.
No, I'm trying to get you back hooked up because we gotta get you back right. We gotta get you back together.
Oh, okay. I was like, don't tell on me. Damn, I'll never get this again.
Hey, you messing up the plug. You can't mess up the plug.
It's not true.
I wouldn't do that. We're trying to get a pair. You never know. Right?
You can't don't mess the plug up.
Like rally for me.
I gotta get her back together. Tay, like it's one that shoe broke her heart, bro. Like
it hurt. It hurts so much. But I don't really have a huge opinion on Yeezys because I just don't. Overall, I'm just not a fan of the look. Like I like the what were the not the zebras, but they were just like the cream version of the zebra.
Yeah.
You said what?
It is a cream though. It is just an all white, white one, and just one.
Yeah.
Sesame.
Like, I like that, but like once he started doing like this orbital universe looking, solar system design, like this is
That's
not
a good choice.
Jesus. It's very Michelin man looking.
Yeah. You just don't like. Well, no. All right, that's enough. That's enough, Sam. That's enough.
Can we edit that out tonight?
I think we got her answer.
Oh my God, she just killed the Yeezy.
My bad.
We definitely got her answer.
Okay.
I like the first few that he came out with, but like the moon stuff, like I'm not really a big fan of it.
Yeah. It is pretty far out though. Like the new 450 is crazy. Like, yeah, it's too crazy.
I'm talking about those dumpling shoes.
I knew somebody was I really wanted those shoes, y'all. I wanted to see if I can pull them off or I can get past the Shanice, to look down. Like, I don't want to be like those 13 shoes.
That's how I be though. Like if I look down and my pants just not going over the shoe right, nope. It just don't feel right.
Like you got to turn it. You got to turn the foot to the side and be like, that. It look a little fat. It look a little long. I can't do it. It look like a little boat. Can't do it.
That thing look like Noah's Ark.
What?
Nah.
I cannot be out here like that. That's
I'm
out.
talking about Yeezys, ain't y'all?
God, yeah, look at him. There he is.
I was gone for a good half an hour trying to put this baby to sleep. The minute I came back, I heard both Yeezys. Gotta be Yeezys.
Oh my gosh, I'm the only Yeezy person on here. Well, Marquita, you gave me a little bit. You thank you for the comfortable, they're comfortable shoes.
Yeah, they're comfortable. I don't know about those. I don't know about those dumpling shoes. You're gonna have to let me know.
That's
I'm
why
not gonna
I
get
need
it.
them. I wanted to really try them. I try my best to get these, just to try. I'm slick of wear testing now. I really, I like to wear the shoes and see how they feel on different days. You know what I'm saying? Stuff be different. Every shoe's not the same.
Yeah,
It's really not.
I'm pretty sure they're comfortable, but it's just the style. Like Shanice was saying, if you can't pull it off, then you just
Karan
can't.
said
But
they look like duck flippers.
Not duck flippers.
They do. That's the reason why I don't wear KDs, because KD shoes are extremely long. Yeah, I'm not messing with. I don't. KD my man, 100 grand, but I will not put on a pair of them Jones. I can't.
Man, it's serious.
I can't. You're talking about duck flippers, looking like a cruise ship.
yeah, the Titanic on his feet.
Right, literally.
Them things long, OD long.
I'm waiting to see somebody with them. I know somebody gonna have them out here quick. I just need to pull up somewhere.
Definitely.
Say what, Sam? You know it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know it ain't gonna be Sam though.
You said no.
Sam's gonna have a roast session on them.
I wasn't trying to do all that. I was just like, my mind just wouldn't stop going with the description. It just
but it was very descriptive. It was funny.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, somebody definitely gonna have them on though. Like there's always somebody that's just like, we're just gonna get everything. So yeah, I'm waiting to.
This guy. Look, no. I mean, I'm just saying, I just try to, I like to experiment. But yeah, I like, it's a black color though that's coming out. The black color might look better though, y'all. I don't know. But I'm letting you know if I get them, y'all will know. I'm letting y'all know.
like Karan has said in the chat, it's full pairs coming out, and it has like, it looks like it's something inside, like how the Giannis Antetokounmpos look, how he has like something in the middle of the shoe. That's how the Yeezys look now. It looks like it's something like in the middle of the shoe. I don't know if it's going to conform around your foot or not, but it looks like it's something right there. It's different from the regular 350s.
It may be like an arch support. That's probably what it is. Because some people like flat and all kind of stuff. That's probably what it is. I'm still not gonna get them, but that's probably what it is.
Yeah, I ain't messing with them either. I got my colors. I got a bright color and a dark color. I'm good.
Yeah, this looks like fire, for real, for real. I'm super excited that y'all actually showed up, because before like 7, I was like, ain't nobody coming to this shit. We're gonna be out here talking about ourselves. I'm so happy that y'all came. I'm so happy y'all came. I promise to you, like me and Alice was like, you know what? Ain't nobody coming to this shit. We gonna sit here. I'm gonna act like I'm talking to a whole crowd of people, and we just gonna edit this video and make it look like niggas is in here. But I'm so happy that y'all came for real. Like, seriously, it really makes me feel good. I'm excited. I'm happy. And if y'all are like really, really fooling with this is like something you're comfortable doing, I would definitely make sure we do this like a reoccurring event. Like we can do this again next month or something where we just shop up and we always come back with some heat. But when we come back, I'm trying to see the, you know what I'm saying? Y'all knew it was Cops, what you just picked up. Not you, Tay, because it looks like you pick up the store when you go shopping. Trying to see what the next things y'all pick up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ladies Cops, because I thought I didn't have no self-control. I'm beat. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
This is over years.
Wow.
This is years of collections right here.
Right. Right.
But look,
It is.
let me ask you one thing. Is pull those blue Jordan ones out? Those blue, that was the name of those blue. They're not the fragments, but they're like a suede. Those blue. Are those blue ones behind the
Which
blue
ones?
moon? Are those the
Oh yeah,
ones?
the blue moons, yeah.
Those are them. No, he had no. That's yo. He has two pair. Come on, that's super crazy. I never seen those.
Get off.
But what's the other one? What the heck?
You ain't seen
Come
it?
on.
They got the blue moon, it's a clay green. They got a track red and it's a
They
yellow.
got a yellow pair too. Cut his
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah, they got a yellow pair.
Cut his
Yeah, that's
feet.
tight, bro. That's
You-
hard, bro.
They both
You
worn.
get
I
the
think
red and the
Travis
yellow?
Scott, the
I
only
wore
person I've
both of
seen
them.
those with the
They
blue
both
moon.
them on.
You gonna get the red and the yellow ones too?
The red ones cost too much. I want the red ones. They cost too much. Like I said, I don't do the resale
Yeah.
too much. But if I could find, that's why I love going to the shows and stuff. Like if I could find somebody and we can work a deal, we do some trades. I ain't got no problem doing that. Because I got something. I got something that I'm not wearing or not wearing no more, and I'll be able to find it. Like, yeah, we can do something.
That's cool. I like that, man. That's what's up, man. I mean, people try to trade with me. Tell you, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They try to trade me, man. It's real out here in the A. Like, man, people be trying to get shoes, bro. Look, I am not. I'm like, nope, no trade, no net, nope, no. Like, I mean, I had a size 8 in the Grateful Dead. I was so hurt that I got, man. My skate shop gave me. I tried to get a 10 and a half. They gave me an 8, man. On the green Grateful Deads, man. I'm so hurt, man. I don't even want to see those shoes. I'm so hurt. I want to wear them so bad, but I just can't do it.
I was like, you could definitely find somebody to get you a trade going. If you really want to, get a pair of them jumps and trade them. Because I don't think nobody really trip over the size difference. I mean, the price difference. They probably around the same.
Yeah.
That's just the only thing you got to worry about now. It ain't like you can just be like, hey, you weigh 10 and a half back. Let's do it. Nah, they gonna be like, hold on, let me check StockX. You might have to give me $60 on top. Hold on. I'm like,
exactly.
But real quick, before we hop off, everybody drop their IG in the chat. Go ahead and hit that thing. So I can come and stalk y'all Instagram and see what y'all buying.
Hey, we gonna put ours in the chat as well.
Yes, ma'am. We're putting it in the chat.
I don't really have nothing to show, but y'all can still follow and I'll follow back.
Yeah, I don't laugh at my IG name.
What's wrong?
Ain't no judge me here, cuz I'm gonna let y'all know. I ain't got no face.
Look. Is that everybody?
I get everybody.
Dope. Oh, this was so good. And we really appreciate y'all pulling up and just being open enough to share your stories with us. And definitely planning the next one in our heads already. Cause this was just this was fire. Shanice.
Well done.
Y'all was coming. But don't worry. I'm gonna throw this thing on the calendar for April so we can turn around and come back and do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all again for coming. Please come to the next one, share with your friends, chop all that good jazz up. Follow each other on Instagram so we can, stay in contact with one another. And I could stalk y'all. Cause I just feel like y'all got more than what you show. You ain't really, you know what I'm saying? You ain't talk about it. And that's fine. I'm gonna break you in. We're gonna share. And I'm just saying, but for real. Who said they rebuilding? Kyle? No, I don't even trip, cuz the universe working in your spirit. I already know you're gonna have some fire when we come back on.
Nah, I definitely bought a pair of Jordan 2s for $90 off eBay, and they fresh.
Which shoes?
The I think it was the CDP pack 2s.
Hold up.
Oh
wait.
man.
Yeah.
She gotta find them.
The 06?
And then right before, those are the ones. Those are the ones.
Shorty?
Crazy. And then right before that, I bought a pair of Fire Red 5s for $144. So it's
coming up.
You're right about the universe.
She said you coming up.
I know though. Shanice, those joints you just showed, those tools. I was watching Sneakers Live with the OG Scoop Jackson. I don't know if y'all, that stuff is pretty cool. Yeah, Scoop. Yeah. Man, he had a LeBron and Jordan 2 combined. a Jordan 2 and a LeBron 7. I've never seen that before. It had the sole of the LeBron 7, and it was a 2.
Yeah, the bubble
I was
part.
like, what? So yeah,
Oh man.
I
He
know.
should have
Yeah,
been.
Scoop been in Beaver than he'd have been. Like, I don't
That
know
was
if
a-
that ever released or what. I don't know.
Should
It
have
was
been
He-
around
he
when they
did-
was
and he-
doing all the fusions. When they was doing fusions, they was
Oh my
putting
God, that
together
was
all different shoes and just putting
that
them
was
together. That's probably what it was. Yeah, that was like 04, 03.
Oh, hold on. I remember that era. I gotta ask y'all something. Was the Air Force Jordan real?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was real.
Was it real? No, was
It's
it
a
real?
fusion.
My queen, y'all
Yeah, it
said
was a fusion. Yeah.
Kyle,
it was a fusion. Now when they did that 5 with that plaid orange and blue with the tuck, that was a mess.
Yeah.
It was a mess.
Mm.
It was.
It was like because plaid was an in, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wore them city trend plaid shorts with the
Yeah,
pockets.
we don't even talk about that.
Everybody had that on, and then they did these plaid fusion 5s, which was a mess. They were I was so glad that shit has came and gone. Like Spizike,
Yes.
okay, in the beginning, the original colorways, like the bread, the cement colorway. I'm like, okay, we can talk about it. When they started doing all this extra shit, and then they started doing the Son of Mars, I was like, I'm tired of y'all. I know they scared and they try to come up with new things, but they should have left that shit where it was. Okay.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all
Missed
something
them
crazy too.
Spizikes.
I got straight Joan. I got Joan for wearing my dunks. Like in 03, I was a big Air Force One geek. Like I used to get my Air Force One spray painted, the white pair, and I put like my nickname Slick on one side and Rick on the other side, and every Air Force One, right? So I used to go to the little spray paint shop. Man, I pulled up one time, I was broke, but I saw these dunks. This is the first time I saw Nike dunks. They were like these. They were like these new, these new mocha joints, but they were flipped. They were called Iowas or something. But I bought them at Foot Locker. They were like $65. But they the sole of them is exactly like this, just like these, but the upper is different. But it's the same shoe. But yeah, man, they straight up told me I had some fake Air Force Ones on, y'all. I was like, dang, like they went on, like so. I had chill on the dunks for a minute. Like after that, I was like, man, come on.
You gotta look at them and tell them like,
look at them now.
y'all wasn't outside. You gotta look at them like y'all wasn't outside.
Exactly. Y'all don't know what's up. Now they like, hey, what's coming out, man? How we gonna be able to get the shoes? Look, bro, I can't help you. I ain't sneaker news.
You're right about that.
Yeah, I can't.
No, we like off and hop off real quick. But before we hop out, I just like looked at Tay IG.
Let me see.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no.
Sure.
Now I gotta look.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You ain't gotta know. Cause Instagram knows.
What Instagram?
What?
How you doing, man?
Bruh.
Yeah, I'm fasting from social media for Lent. So when I come back,
Yes.
I'm definitely popping.
But don't worry about it when you come back and you see that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Look at the mess. Wow. Wow.
You got the Habibis?
I took a screenshot of every.
Come on.
You got the Habibis, bro?
Hey, them Johnson was. They wasn't in my size though.
I didn't touch them Habibis.
Okay,
I did not touch them.
Yeah, them they were the materials on that shoe was retarded. It was
the
crazy.
invert Celtics? Come on.
Yeah, he got the invert Celtics. That's the first thing I saw. I said, look at this.
Oh, you know
Man,
what?
Look,
When
the
did you
stuff we
get?
know about shoes is crazy. Like we can just say the name. Like, that is kind of crazy though. I love something.
Hey, when did you get your inverted sales? Because I got mine the week before they dropped because they were in Europe, but they were like really, there was like 100 and something on StockX. So I went ahead and copped.
But where I'm at, a guy had brought him there. That's because I was trying to hang out.
Okay.
I hang because I like to hang out there because people bring in stuff. You like when he showed those 16s, a guy brought in some trophy room 16s. I ain't seen them in so long.
Mm-hmm.
And the only time you're gonna be able to see
Right.
things like that is if you're hanging around like an establishment like that. So I try to hang around that area and like I see gyms, and when I see a gym, I go run to the trunk like, yeah, I got something for you. Let's go ahead and make this trade one real quick. real quick. I do that real quick. That's why I be getting my hands on stuff. Like a couple of months ago, he might be right here. And this was a couple of months ago, because I heard they was getting ready to drop those lightnings. I was like, oh man, I got me a pair of Thunders.
Yeah.
Lightning
Yeah.
Thunder.
And they were DS when he gave them to me. I was like, bro,
Wow.
you tripping. This
So he
Those
never
are
even
nice.
won.
never even warm. So when them lightnings come out, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because they
we
already
always
doing
say that.
pre-orders
We
for those
always
at like
say,
300.
Sam, listen, we always say we're good. We're never good.
Well, for the pair, for the lightning and thunder pair, I'm good.
Look, we're Vincent. I'm telling you, Vincent showed the dark curry. I'm telling you, man, I'm ready to hang out now, y'all. Man, let's pull up. Look.
Pull it up. You can't be trusted. He can't be
Shanice, come on.
trusted. Wow.
He definitely said
We're
something.
gonna pull up on Shanice with some we're gonna pull up on
So
Shanice with
what?
some Yeezys.
Yeah, hey, she gonna run off, ain't it, man? We know how to get her out of the bill. She might join you, boy.
Everybody easy down. Adidas from head to toe.
Wow.
Make me do it. I have my Calabasas on.
I'm gonna pull out the shell toes.
No,
You ain't got it ain't even no limit to what you could pull out at this point.
Uh-oh.
You
You
know what?
never know.
I still got my shell toes from high school.
Hey, do y'all see the smoke coming over there about Shanice?
For real.
Bruh, you should never send to your IG.
I opened it and I was like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me follow back. Check that thing real quick. Wow. So you just wow. Wow.
I'm just an enthusiast. That's all. I'm an
A shoe enthusiast.
Sneaker battle. I feel a sneaker battle coming up.
Where
You know,
because I can't keep
but sneaker battles are actually good because they do those all over YouTube, and sneaker battles are great because it all depends on the question that you ask. It's all on the questions, because if you give a question that's saying like, okay, pull out a shoe from the 05 era, everybody ain't got a shoe from the 05 era. Everybody don't got New Balances. Everybody don't got Sauconys. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like it all boils down to that question when it comes to sneaker battle. You can have the most fire, you can have PEs, you can have everything, but if we don't ask no PE questions, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
So it's all on the questions. Like if you get some fire questions, this is all from experience. I've been in one, but I've watched a whole rap. And it's like it all boils down to the question. You can have somebody that have Jordan, all the OG Jordans 1 through 14, but if you like, all right, pull out your best non-Jordan, what are you gonna do? That's an L for that round.
Exactly.
That's why you gotta have range. It's not a Jordan battle, it's a sneaker battle.
Yeah.
He said chess, not checkers.
oh
Right.
Come on now.
You heard it.
Speak a word. Speak a word.
Snap.
no, but for real, y'all, thank y'all for jumping on. And I'll be sure to when we do go ahead and put this on the calendar. Since I got y'all IG, I'll go ahead and shoot y'all the flyers so you can make sure you pull up.
You already know.
You can't come. No, I'm just playing. You can come.
You can't go. You disqualified.
For real, man. Dang. But no. I'm super happy I got to chat with y'all, meet y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love what this is building. You know what I'm saying? What we growing, what we got going right now. This is great. I really love this.
Yeah, this was good.
For real. Thank y'all, man. Y'all enjoy your weekend. Enjoy
You're
the
welcome.
Friday. Stay safe. Don't get no Rona. No.
Emphasis on don't
Wear
get
your mask.
Wear
Wear your mask.
Wear your
Wear your
mask.
Mask
And
up, guys.
20 seconds. 20 seconds, y'all. Not to hit kick out. No. Watch that thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Get the thumbs
Hey,
in.
and I'm gonna drop y'all a token too, just about the mask stuff. I use these outdoor research masks. because you know you're telling everybody to double up, but you really just need a filter in that joint. You know, but outdoor research, they like cheap, man. They like $15 or $20, but they give you like filters and stuff for free. But that's the best mask, I think. And then Forbes did best mask in the world. So, and it is made here in the US. So, yeah. So outdoor research.
All right, I'm looking up right now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. So you want the double, man.
Right.
You can't breathe in that one already. I'm like, what y'all want me to do? Yeah. It's been tested and approved. Yeah, it's real. It's good. It works.
And with the hand washing,
Huh?
with the hand washing, the second and third lather is always best.
Okay. All right, cool. Thanks for that tip.
Not just one time, the 2 and 3.
Yeah, the second lather is your hands clean. It's like when you wash your hair. Like if you don't get the lather, that means your hair isn't clean. So same with your hands.
Same thing. Okay.
It's good gems. Good gems.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. But for real, yeah, thank y'all for hopping on it. Oh, and this video is recorded. So if you ever wanted to go back and relook at it, because you want to kiki, haha, whatever, it'll be posted on our Be Social website, which is www.besocialplease.com, and it'll also be uploaded on YouTube as well for our Be Social YouTube page. So yeah.
Say it again. You said Be Social?
Be Social, please.
Be.
Everybody got that? All hearts and minds clear. Y'all have been amazing. We will definitely hit y'all. I'm following everybody that I see in the chat. That's gonna take a little second, but we appreciate y'all. We look forward to seeing y'all at the next one. Like Shanice said, be safe, wash your hands for 20 seconds, make sure you get the thumbs and the wrists. Like Eric said, you know, get the right mask and you won't have to double up and choke to death on the street. Yeah. Stay black.